Hello, everybody, welcome back to another episode of Just Fit, where I am playing Final Fantasy XIV. Last episode, we helped the Muggles a lot. And in this episode, we're going to go continue, because I feel like they're going to need a lot more help still. Such a terrible waste, Kupo. New plants have spread out to the northwest, but the area is home to all kinds of mean monsters, just looking to make a snack out of a Muggle. If no one harvests them soon, they'll like to wilt away into nothing. Could you go and pick them for me? About 3 should do. It'd be a shame to let them just waste away. That's a big boy. Alright. I'm worried the ceilings may have already started shriveling up for lack of proper care. Did you manage to pick some for me, Koopa? Only 2 tiny sets of leaves have yet to be have yet to form on this seedling. That one fully grown will still only measure 2 or 3 elms tall. Ah yes, these are exactly the seedlings I was looking for. I'll plant these in a safer place, and maybe one day I might have a whole garden of my own. I really like gardening, huh, don't I? Okay. I am going to be right back. And thus I am back. Thank you for bringing them back from that dreadful place, Koopa. Adventure. It's a wonderful. It is a wonder that the fluff-headed fools didn't get themselves eaten, Koopa. You hear me? I've had about as much of your nonsense as I'm going to take, Koopa. No more adventures, right? But how are we ever to become adventurous if you don't let us practice? Koopa, come back here, Koopa. Oh. That quest wasn't here before. It doesn't stop! Big surprise there, I suppose. At least these are going more smoothly than I expected, though, honestly. I expect them to be as annoying as the ones from the Forelands. Ah, you're here at last, Koopa. The example you've set forth has inspired me and my stalwart allies to take up the defense of Mugglekind. Then, wild Skylords come knocking on our doors. The Mogsguard will be there to beat them back into the skies, Koopa. The rest of the recruits are practicing one of the most vital tactics, patrolling. Find Mogcon and Mogut so the Mogsguard can start its training drills. All quiet on the western front. Oh, is it that time already? To the drills I shall go, Koopa. Mog squad, assemble! Take this rock, fire. Direct hit, Koopa. Mugglekind could not ask for a more capable defender. Oh, adventure, what's that? Drill time. I'll leave right away. The Mog Squad has assembled. Only our courage stands between Mugglekind and Nidhogg's vengeful wrath. This adventurer has kindly volunteered to lead the Muggle Squad into the realm of greatness. We have much and more to learn under your watchful eye, Commander. Troops, The drill begins henceforth. Begin by slaying your assigned beasts. Dismissed, Koopa. Son of a bitch. Where did this Mogsguard even come from suddenly? Ah, I spy a Melia right over there. As that's my assigned beast, I'd best slay it before it scurries away in fright, Koopa. Of course I can't do battle without instruction. If you get down 3 Melia and bring me a branch from each, that should be enough to inspire me. Boom, 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 boom. Why can't I jump over here? Jeez. Cheese. Cheese, Gromit. Run. So I can use Confiteor. Left. I've not played Paladin in a long time. There's no better way than to learn by seeing. Did you bring the Melia branches? A gnarled appendage of a living tree once occupied by a Melia. Ah yes, these are indeed Melia branches. I trust you gave them a sound thrashing. Your fighting inspires me to new heights, Commander. I'm so inspired, in fact, that I'm already quite a cadet. A trainee must not overexert himself too early. Rest is when we can reflect upon lessons learned. Drill over, Koopa. I fucking knew it. At least I'm getting glamour prisms. See those mist drakes over there? Those are my targets. Now all I have to do is hit them with a fireball and win, right? But what if I miss, Koopa? I need you to go and gouge their strength for me, or gauge their strength for me. Slay them and bring me 3 of their tails. Then we'll know exactly what kind of beast we're dealing with. We're starting to see a pattern over here. Really? My shield bash didn't finish it off. That didn't look too hard, Koopa. Did you bring their tails? This Mist Drake tail is the best you have ever had. Ah, so these are Drake tails. Doesn't look like anything me and my Moogle magic can't handle. But I need just a little more training before trying to burn one down myself. Having a goal is the first step towards growth. Drill over, Koopa. My assigned targets, training targets are just over there. The golems cannot escape the watchful eye of Mogut's sniper extraordinaire. I did have something to ask of you, however, although I trust Mogdun's judgment. I want to see our commander's strength for myself, Koopa. Attest to your strength by bringing me 3 cores from the limestone golems hulking around the area. The golems scumbled as dirt before your wrath. Did you bring their cores, Koopa? The magic imbued heart of a limestone golem. Yes, these will do splendidly after seeing you fight. I believe the Mogsguard could ask for no more qualified a commander. In fact, I doubt I'll ever be able to defend my home so skillfully. Well, one must know their weakness to improve on them. Drill over, Koopa. I like a royal blue. These Moogles are stupid. You're stupid! These monsters just are surrounded us out of nowhere, Koopa. They don't look very happy. Commander, you have to do something. Now, Koopa, run for your lives, Koopa. Was Lynn just trying to talk to a golem, Amelia, and a fucking Drake? Hmm. Seems like kind of a difficult thing to negotiate with. Wrath. You have made me wroth. Now rot. Right. That's the spell. What was the engagement again? Oh, the beast's already dead. Thank you, Commander. I was so scared. Mogsguard. The legends do not exaggerate. I've never been so frightened, Commander. I owe you my life. Oh, right. If you weren't here, Commander, time to make a break for it, Koopa. Commander, the other Moguls told me the true stories of their drills, Koopa. Seems that we all may have asked you to do our duties for us. I knew something was amiss. They must have angered the Great Worm Race Felger by shirking their responsibilities, or else this would not have happened. How could we have ever hoped to defend this realm, Koopa? It was only thanks to you, Commander, that we are all still safe. We'll return to our quiet lives and give up on the excitement of being defenders. It saddens me to say this will be the last gathering of the Mogsguard troops. Disassemble, Koopa. Okay. So that was a thing. Okay, before I go and start with all of this shenanigans, I will be right back. Alright, back to the Moogle stuff. The flowers in this area are precious. Moogles come all the way from Malcolm to catch a sniff. That's why we can't have monsters barging in and trampling all over them, Koopa. The amphitheaters are the worst of the lot. Someone needs to do something about them. If you slay 3 of them, it might keep the beasts away for a while. Ah, just look at this Moogle adventure. Have you ever seen such a distressed expression? I'm done for. It's not coming back from this, Koopa. Pray tell us of your distress, Koopa. We are here to serve. Well, a friend of mine lent me one of their favorite knives, and one so sharp it would cut right through a Koopa nut. He made it, whittling down a spine pulled from one of those wild watchets. And you see, I've been on a bit of a binge these past few days, fluttering to and fro, indulging in liberations whenever the opportunity presented itself. When all was said and done, the wine was gone and the knife was nowhere to be found, Koopa. I don't recall why I brought it in the first place. My only choice is to make my friend a new knife, Koopa. But have you ever seen a watchet? One does not simply pull a spine from one. Situation sounds terribly troubling. But worry not, for you won't have to risk your life standing against a watchet, because we'll do it for you. Be patient, troubled friend. Soon you'll have a watchet spine within your grasp. Come, adventure. The watchets can be found to the northeast of here. Hurry before I slay every last one. Recent spate of dragon attacks has been keeping us on guard. One can never be too careful. But no Moogle can keep watch forever. My shift replacements were due to arrive some time ago, but there remains no sign of them. Could you see if they have run into any trouble along the road, Koopa? Actually... whatever. Whatever. I can see the white jets from here, but if I get any closer, they'll sniff me out in a second. What to do? Ah, brilliant. See, all you have to do is create a distraction by attacking a white jet, whilst I fly in and pull a spine from the beast I detected. What a simply sophisticated strategy, Koopa. I'll be waiting here for you to start your attack. Fear not, I won't be far behind. This isn't good. A nasty gang of dragons attack my companions and me, scattering us every which way. There's 3 of them should be around here. Have you found any trace of them, Koopa? Would you? You barely escaped by the fluff of our pom-poms. Koopa, well, time to head back to the others. Are the dragons still out there? No? Then I guess I'll return. Where's the bloody road? Ah, many thanks for pointing me in the right direction, Koopa. You killed it. Too fast. I couldn't grip the Wadget's slippery spine in time. And you mustn't give up, Koopa. My paws are ready. Fight another one and I'll get it this time. Bruh. I almost had it that time. That last one's spine wouldn't have a suitable knife anyway. Would have made a suitable knife anyway. Don't tell me you're tired already, Koopa. Just one more try. I have a good feeling about this one. For the love of God. That did it. Never has a Moogle been so silently stealthy. I wager not even you saw me pull the spine from that wretched beast, Koopa. Well, I'll bring it right back to us all. We would have never found our way if it wasn't for you, Adventure. We won't let any of those vile beasts take us by surprise on the way back. And before they do. Okay, let me go back to Markham and finish up these 2 quests that have been there for a little bit. Okay, I like how I went. That was an interesting choice of direction. Ah, the adventure is back. What do you need, Koopa? While the high concentration of beastskin dung contained in this textured soil makes it suitable for growing all manner of plants, it also makes it reek to the 7th heaven. Soil from Zenith. My friend knows exactly what I like. You see, this soil is especially rich because of all the flowers in the area. It'll be perfect for my garden, Koopa. So how was Zenith? Majestic as always? Us Moogles are in charge of keeping it spick and span for Hracefelger. In return, the Great Worm advises us when we run into trouble with the vicious dragons serving Nidhogg. I do hope the beasts around the statues haven't gobbled up my tufts. My precious tufts. Despite being lighter than air, the floating floor will not budge from its location even when beset by strong winds. You found them, Koopa. I don't know what I would have done without my cloud mellows. They're perfect for sky fishing. Nah, I won't go hungry, Koopa. There we go, that's done. So now we don't have to worry about Markham for the moment. Spine is warded. Jeez, I only just noticed that. It took me a hot minute right there. Is that a creature from the surface? I was sure their existence was just the stuff of legends, Koopa. I never thought I'd see one in the flesh. But where was I? Oh yes, I was looking for 3 baskets I seem to have misplaced. Mayhaps I've forgotten them near the 4 arms. I guess I need to be up on top of this pillar. Or tower, I guess. Would be more apt. I've seen some big bad bugs flying around in the 4 arms lately. Giant spiny things that look like they're full of eggs. If those eggs hatch, we'll have a problem on our paws. Could you get rid of them for me, Koopa? Elder Wyverns here, Elder Wyverns there, Elder Wyverns everywhere. I know they're planning something, but what? I've been watching them for days, just waiting for the moment that they'd launch their attack. I'm so tired, Koopa. Could I ask a really big favor of you, Adventure? Get rid of them for me. It doesn't have to be all of them, Koopa, just 4 or so. That would make them think twice before doing whatever it is they're doing. Or at least to delay them long enough for me to get some rest, Koopa. So, are you actually able to get the spine, Koopa? I don't know, does this answer your question, Koopa? You actually did it. In fact, this spine is even sharper than the one from before. I'll be able to make my friend an even nicer knife than the one he lent me. He'll surely forgive me now, Koopa. And with that, another Moogle's worries are washed away. But there's still much work to be done. And many more Moogles with messes to clean. It's up to us to find them. This aggression will not stand. Koopa and Nidhogg's meddlesome minions have swarmed this plaza in front of Zenith. We need to do something to teach them a lesson. One of them even had the gall to make a nest right in front of the holy place. If you can believe that. I need you to snatch an egg from it. That'll teach them to breed where they don't belong. We also go and get this. Okay. And of course, your boy... The boy. I don't remember his name. Moogle with knife. Yeah, he's there. Alright, time to kill some freaking wyverns. That's a cloud wyvern. It's not another one. Oh well. 1 or 2 more wyvern killing is no skin off my back. Does Confederate have... So the cast is instant. Can it only be used? Kind of wondering about that actually. Because it gives me Confederate ready, but I'm not sure if I can... I think it may dissipate before it is done. That is not what I was thinking. There we go, we're going to do this. I've almost never used stuff like Atonement and all that jazz. Because I haven't really played... I've not... Actually, now that I think about it, I have not played Paladin at level 80 at all. Which is intrigue. I've been playing Gunbreaker mostly, really, at level 8. Gunbreaker and Dark Knight. Any more? Nope. Such a big area for just one bug. Okay, yeah, these two share a timer, basically. Gotcha. Got it. Right. How would it be, Pop? The big sword. How much potency is this attack actually? 360. That's pretty solid. That's pretty good. So I got Divine Might, so I can use to cast a spell. And let us pick up the baskets. Thoughtless dragon. Oh. Rip. Where could those baskets be, Koopa? Do you have any idea? Sealed with a lid woven from the same grass as the body. This basket contains several small items, discernible through the myriad holes in the reed. My baskets! Did you actually go looking for them? Now legends say nothing about creatures on the surface being so kind. Exploring the ruins of the landlords and collecting the treasures scattered about is a hobby of mine. I never dreamt I'd actually meet someone from the surface. I could not hope to find an artifact even half as valuable as our meeting, Koopa. Are you kidding me? My friend, the Enabler! A friend of mine in Mogsguard has a bit of an obsession with the tools of the landlords. Just to see why. We Muggles love shiny things, Koopa. Tools from ages lost can be found strewn about the landlord colony, right for the taking. My friend Mogsguard would be overjoyed if you could find and deliver a few pieces to him in Mogsguard. It's so interesting, where like, I finish the quest, and then it's like the terrifying moment of like, is there gonna be another one? And it's just like, oh, it's more than one. Thank you, Koopa. Now that you've reduced their numbers, those wyverns won't be attacking anytime soon. I can finally relax for an hour or two anyway. It's all that Dreadworm's fault. Ever since he roared, the dragons have flown into a wild rage, attacking everything they set their eyes on. They're so scary, Koopa. We got rid of the big bad bugs, Koopa? Thank you so much. When the dragons fly down to the world below, they often bring back the eggs of Valken or the seeds of strangleweeds in the soil stuck between their claws. And we're the ones who have to root them out. So inconsiderate, Koopa. And now I've done it again, Koopa. Forgot my baskets. Please, adventure, find them for me. I forgot 3 baskets around Thorl Cache. Find them before the monsters get to them. Thorl Cache? Isn't that like... Ugh, it's all the way over here. Why? Why would you do this? Whatever. Now that these those worms to come into our garden, Koopa, you have my thanks, adventure. It seems the roar of the Dreadworm sent the Skylords into a fury, but that doesn't mean they can just stamp around whenever they want. They really need to learn. They really need to learn to respect. They really need to learn respect for our hard work. Sorry. Too much Koopa talk. Of course he's gonna be all the way up here. Wait, wasn't I just up here? And did he just seriously... was it... There wasn't... Whatever. You hear that snapping noise, adventure? Yeah, it's the noise of my mind breaking in twain. It's the cry of a crackleweed, Koopa. Several new seedlings have taken root in the forearms, but the poor little thing won't last long in those dragon-infested lands. We have to move them somewhere they'll be taken care of. Could I ask you to dig up 5 of the seedlings and take them over to Mogsguard, Koopa? He's the Moogle in charge of the garden above Mogsguard. If anyone can find those poor little seedlings a good home, he can. The nerve of that dragon making a nest in such holy grounds. Did you have any trouble stealing the egg, Koopa? The egg of one of Nidhogg's direct descendants. It's still slightly warm to the touch. That egg is larger than I imagined. Oh, you want to know what I plan on doing with it? Why, I'm going to march right back to that dragon and give it back the egg. But not before giving it an earful. I'll have it know this is Racefelger's domain, and we won't tolerate untidy nests around here, Koopa. You mean the dragon that is now dead? The Skylords of the North and South are in constant conflict. That is why one must remain ever vigilant, always on alert. I am at my wits' end, Koopa. The Moguls here are in desperate need of relief. If you were to put a pause to the dragon's fighting by slaying a few, it's like to give us some breathing room, Koopa. Okay. So now we get a beautiful menagerie of things to do in so many different locations. Too many different locations. IMO. Oh. Okay. And more. Moss dragons. I cannot believe that this fucking Moogle sent me all the way up here again. These Moogles, I swear. Well, I guess it's not only the Moogles that do this kind of shit to me. Every NPC in this game does this kind of shit to me. There we go. Alright. That leaves us with 3 other objectives, and then another quest. Unless if, you know, more quests respawn. As the world burns. There's also a rare fate over here, just FYI. I'm not sure if I even talked about it before. You have like these two which are kind of connected to each other. But I've not been able to get these yet. The first fate, like the first thing that spawns in like the entire chain is up here, and then it's like Vedrofnir or whatever and Darkscale are fighting each other up here. So you would then need to basically beat Darkscale. But if you're alone, it's probably not going to be possible because he's going to kill Vedrofnir before you can even kill him. So yeah, I've not had the best of luck with that. It's kind of difficult to... Since it's like an escorting thing, kind of, like protecting somebody, it is ridiculously difficult. I've noticed. Because like trying to protect trying to protect Vedrofnir while also trying to get like a crew of people in as fast as you can is just ridiculous. You would really need to like specifically go out of your way and do like fate hunting with a group to be able to do that, I feel. Because like with other fates, with other rare fates, like you can spawn and you have like just a timer that's going off, and it's like a normal monster fate or one of these over here. It doesn't really like have a chance of failure unless if the time runs out. Then you can like call whoever the hell you want, and you have more than enough time usually. But not with this one, since it's a protect somebody fate. The time you have is really not that long. Or in any case, that is my experience with it. Could be that I'm still missing something. I guess I could, in theory, like heal for Dwarfnir. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Not even sure if you can heal her when you're like outside of combat, because if you could do that, it's like a heal her out when you're outside of the fate thing. then you could, in theory, have like your full healing power for the Dropnir. Since, you know, they are dragons, they have a lot of HP, so that's why I'm thinking that you may not even be able to properly heal them. But I could be wrong. I don't know, I've only had like one chance. I've in theory had 2 chances. One chance where I was there from the beginning, and another chance where I was there at the end of the chain fate. And we failed both times. So that was fun. Well, the first time I was basically alone. And the second time we had a group, but we were just barely not fast enough. That was so horrible. I felt so bad. Oh, I'm already done with this. Didn't even see. We're so engrossed in the fight. If I don't get those baskets back, well, this whole day will have been a waste. Kupo, were you able to recover them? My baskets, thank heavens you found them, Kupo. I went to Sorolom Cache to gather crystals for my crafting, but then I heard a dragon roar in the distance and ran off, leaving my baskets behind, Kupo. Thank you. I was about to say, please don't give me another basket collecting quest. Ah, now I can finally breathe without dragons bothering us. It might be time to break out the wine, Kupo. Asa is the domain of Racefelger, and we can't permit Nidhogg's menacing minions to encroach upon it. May you aid us again in our time of need. Okay, and then 2 more to finish in Moghome. Oh, Moghome! I hope you were expecting something like that to suddenly come out of my mouth. Right, Mark Mill. Mogotos are dreadfully dull. I wish I had more of the landlord's shiny scratch, Koopa. Worn down by centuries of exposure to the elements, the purpose of the man-made tool remains a mystery. It's identical to the thing before. The sheen, it's so bold. The smell's luster so lovely, Koopa. What's that? Moxon said to give these to me? Thank you, Adventure. I'll make sure to send my regards to Moxon as well. Collecting these landlord relics has become a bit of an obsession for me. Everything is so shiny. I feel like I can just stare at my glittering collection all day, Koopa. Me and my relic weapons. Yeah. Koopa, can I help you, Adventure? Even with only a single pair of leaves having sprouted from the soil, the ceiling has already is producing the snap, crackle, and popping noises associated with the floor. Mogsguard sent these ceilings to be replanted. Well, alright. I'm sure I can find a place for them somewhere. Ever since the dragons went round to twist, the lands have fallen into rank and ruin. A lot of the native plants have been lost in the process. But as long as we Moogles live and breathe, the flowers will always find a friend in us, Koopa. Okay, let me go and fast travel to Zenith. I like how I say fast travel, but it's literally teleporting. Look, Adventure, it's another Moogle that needs our help. I wonder where his trouble will lead us. Koopa. This won't do it all, Koopo. Whatever shall I do? What's wrong, Koopo? What won't do? When I came here from Asa, because the flowers here bloom so lovely, and every day I've watered them without fail. But then those discourteous dragons came in and started stamping all over them, Koopa. Could only stand their lack of manners for so long until one day I gave them a stern lecture in hoping they would change their ways. But dragons being dragons, they roared and gnashed their teeth and chased me away from my beloved flower bed. No choice but to go back to Asa, but the dragons are stuck in the road home. All I wanted to do was take care of the flowers, and now I'm trapped here, Koopa. It's quite a quandary. Haha. All I have to do is protect you on the way home, Koopa. On the way home, Koopa. Those dragons won't dare come near my mighty blade. Adventure, come along. We must form our battle strategy, Koopa. Adventure, I know you've helped me in the past, but I must ask you to let me take care of this task myself. To be a member of the Mogsguard not only requires a generous heart, but a strong arm as well. I shall guide this Moogle safely home by virtue of my own blade, Koopa. But there are lots of dragons on the road to Asa, and if one were to happen to attack, you have my permission to come to our rescue. A Moogle's no good to anyone if they become dragon fodder. And our strategy has been carefully thought through. It's time to set out. Follow close behind, Adventure, so that you may bask in the courage of Moogle kind. May as well get this. The dragon almost cornered us, Kupo, but thanks to you, we've not suffered a scratch. Let's continue on our way to Asa. I almost had him that time. Just a couple more swings of my sword and the dragon would have fallen before me. Only a little further to us, huh? Come, adventure. Despite some hardships, we finally have completed our journey. But adventure, I am ashamed I wasn't strong enough to protect this Moogle on my own. When the dragons let out their terrifying roar, I couldn't do anything but cower in fear, Koopa. Fret not, Maglio. If not for you by my side, I would have never been able to return to Asa. Your courage was truly inspiring, Koopa. I thank you for your encouragement, but the Mogsguard would never take a Moogle like me. The only course of action is to help more Moogles, Koopa. My courage shall not falter again. Now, I'm off to find another pom-pom in need of aid. Okay. Adventure, look, it's a Moogle from the Mogsguard, and he's been knocked unconscious, or is he napping? There's only one way to find out. Ask him, Koopa. This is the end, Koopa. Speak to me, what happened to you? I was on patrol. I was caught unawares, and I was attacked. You were attacked by whom, Koopa? A tree. It was a tree. Oh, my head. Attacked by a tree? Adventure, I'm afraid this is nothing but a clumsy Moogle, Koopa. Koopa, my life is flashing before my eyes. If only I had brought more Koopa, I could pull through. Just a slight bump on the head. You'll be flitting about in no time. Or in time. Nevertheless, a Moogle is in need, and I shall help however I can. Adventure, let us discuss our new strategy. Well, everyone knows moving about when you've hit your head is dangerous. What's more, this area is crawling with carnivorous monsters, so I can't leave it here. What's that? You go and get the Koopa nut while I stand guard? Alas, once again I lack the strength to refuse your aid. Adventure, hurry and bring the Koopa nuts. Koopa nut before one of these mean-looking monsters decides to get curious. Getting a Koopa nut should be as simple as asking Mogsguard, who looks after the Malcolm supply. If you explain the situation, he should be willing to part with a nut or two, Koopa. These Koopas are freaking nuts. So full of nuts. Was that a Mogsguard in need of a Koopa nut? It's a terrible thing for a Mogsguard Moogle to be trapped out in the wilds without their precious nuts. Very well, take as many as you need. Best bring them to him quickly. Oh, were you looking for us, Koopa? An Archaeosaur was getting a little too close for comfort, so Moglio and I fled over here. I mean, oh, my poor head. Did you bring me a Koopa nut? Oh, thank heavens, Koopa. It's so delicious and it's been so long. Yes, I can feel it. I can feel the power, Koopa. Ah, it's good to feel alive again. I must remember to bring more Koopa nuts with me in the next patrol. You've saved my palm, Koopa. My thanks, Moglio. Without your aid, I would have met an untimely demise, Koopa. You are too kind. All I did was flee from that Archaeosaur. Nonsense, Koopa. You could have left me to be prey for the wild beast, but you risked your pom-pom to carry me with you. You can hold your head high. But this isn't an ideal place for long-winded praise. Let us return to Moghome and seek out Captain Moglu, Koopa. Captain Moglu? Why, whatever for, Koopa. All shall be revealed in good time. Ah, yes, your companion may come along as well. Probably should have just teleported over here. Oh well. So, you the daring Moglio, of whom I have heard so much, I'm giving to understand you have been helping our troubled brethren across the land. I merely do what any upstanding Moogle would, Koopa, though my trusty companion here deserves much and more of the credit. Although you have this adventure's hand to aid you, you must stop this one Moogle crusade. Should the worst happen, it would be a grievous loss, Koopa. Are you saying I can't even help just one more Moogle? But I just wanted to prove myself worthy of the Palm Guard. Do not make me repeat myself, Moglio. Though your intent is noble, you cannot continue helping other Moogles alone. Nay, henceforth you will do so as a member of the Mogsguard, Koopa. Me in the Palm Guard? We could ask for no greater honor than to count you amongst our ranks. Moogles all over, a brother of the Palm Guard among them, vouch for your skill and valor both. I can think of no worthier addition to our ranks. Hear, hear, Koopa. Are you sure I'm strong enough? Strength is important, 'tis true, but it is not without courage. And courage is something you do not want for, Koopa. I have great expectations for you, Moglio. This is everything I've ever dreamed of. It's even better than the time I ate 4 Koopa nuts at once. Finally, I am Moglio of the Palm Guard, Koopa. Welcome to the Brotherhood, Koopa. Come with me and I shall introduce you to everyone. Oh, nice. Not a cutscene. Adventure, word of your valorous deeds has spread far and wide. Pray lend me your ear, for there is something I would ask of you, Koopa. As you know, Nidhogg's awakening has thrown our home into chaos. Our holy covenant with the Great Worm and Racefelger obliges us Moogles to oversee upkeep of Zenith, a great spire to the west. However, Nidhogg's meddlesome minions are becoming bolder by the day. Although the stalwart members of the Palm Guard are making their most valiant efforts, we are outnumbered and outmatched. I would ask that you join us in our defense of Zenith, for the sake of all the Moogles of Moghome. My second-in-command, Mogkul, now resides now at Asa. Speak with him to learn what aid he requires. Godspeed, adventurer. Okay. Asa, right? I was thinking about the Zenith. Not particularly Asa. Wanna know something really fun? So this is gonna be the thing that's gonna unlock the beast trap eventually. Wanna know something really fun? The beast trap quests of this one are horrendous. Well, horrendous. I guess these are the crafting ones, by the way. This will be the crafting tribe for Heavensward. So I guess that's nice, but also, like, for instance, to give an example, you don't have to equip an item anymore to craft something or do something insane. You just go somewhere, they give you an item, you craft it. It's usually how it goes. However, moving around here is just a pain in the ass. Oh. 3 dragons attacked me at once, Kupo. Just 2 would have been no problem, but 3? Better just keep my pom-pom intact. Thank you. Ah, so you were sent here by Captain Mogsguard. Well, we'd best return to our side and talk there. I fear this area is no longer safe. Now, the specifics for unlocking this quest and like this entire thing, I honestly do not really know. I do not know the specific quest. I don't know if you need to do all of them or only specific ones. That I do not know. So if you're only wanting to unlock the Beast Tribe, then I would suggest looking it up yourself, because I do not know the details, because I did all the quests. Last time and this time. Thank you for your raid before, adventure. The minions of Nidhogg used to keep their distance, but every day they are more... every day more our side just yawns away. Kupo, defending Zenith has become quite a chore. Racefelger holds the landmarks built by the landlords to be sacred, and has tasked Mugglekind with their upkeep, but Nidhogg's brood pay our sacred covenant no mind. We can't let them desecrate Zenith. With your help, we'll teach their brutish dragons some manners, Kupo. I knew we could count on your strength. There's not much time to spare. Our operations will start henceforth. The courage of the Mogsguard shall not falter. Before Nidhogg's awakening, his minions didn't dare come near the Zenith for fear of Racefelger's holy wrath. But more and more Scalords have been sighted within yawns of the holy place, generally causing all kinds of dreadful disruptions, Kupo. Why, they could be creeping into Zenith as we speak. That's why I require your assistance in our patrols. Let us hurry to Zenith and drive away those brutish dragons. Be right back. Alright, back to Dragonland. Suddenly getting called. Big surprise. Dragons are everywhere, Kupo. Worry not, we shall take care of this cretin. Adventurer, hurry and find Mogga, who should be patrolling to the north of here. She could be in trouble, Kupo. Thought I was done for, Kupo. Thank heavens you were here to save me. The others need our help. Let's hurry back to Zenith. Mogga told me of your bravery, Kupo. Thanks to you and ours, Zenith is now free of the evil dragons. And what's more, not a hair on the Muggle's palm was harmed, Kupo. Zenith is one of this area's most magnificent monuments, and we can't have those disrespectful dragons coming in and mucking things about, Kupo. Now that the dragons have been dispatched, we shall return to Zenith to discuss the next step. Follow us, adventurer. I think I will try to finish the quest, so this might be a longer episode again. But I would very much like to be able to do that. Zenith is a place of quiet sanctuary for Racefelger, and none can be allowed to disturb it. This is the first time the brood of Nidhogg have dared to come so close. I fear they may intend the worst. They made them demolish Zenith. Zenith has been under the care of us Muggles for 1,000 years, and we won't let Nidhogg's minions defile it now. The Mogsguard shall defend it with all its might, Kupo. Where's Moglio? He was sent on to patrol the nearby area, but there's no sign of his green cap. I hope he didn't wander off too far. Adventurers, search for Moglio. He should be close by. Mogok and Mogga, start your assigned patrols, Kupo. Adventure? A dragon attacked. How many? They've overrun Zenith. I'll be fine, Kupo. Please, tell Marco it's too dangerous. Fiends attacked. I wager they regret that now. Why have they come so deep into Zenith? What? Magni was also attacked. I shall go to his aid immediately. But I worry for Maga and Magok's safety. Dragons could be lying in wait anywhere. Adventurers seek them out and tell them Zenith is more dangerous than we imagined. This does not bode well, Kupo. Two more quests. Alright, okay, I get a game. Fucking hell. I'll see you guys next episode. I hope you enjoyed this episode of just I was playing Final Fantasy XIV. And next episode we're gonna go and continue with these mock quests. I was hoping that I could maybe get through this more easy, but I see where this is gonna go, and I don't want this to be another really long episode. Goodbye.